American patriotism is not only allowed again, it's celebrated. In Indiana, though, it never went out of favor, nor did they change the traditions of the Indianapolis 500. They call it the greatest spectacle in racing, and with good reason. The Indy 500 pre-race is sport's greatest spectacle of patriotism. Before the race, they celebrate America in a way unlike any other. They have performances of taps, God Bless America, the national anthem, and a 21-gun salute. Back in 2019, NBC took a minute and explained the unique part of the Midwest's tradition and love of country.
For all the pomp and circumstance to come to an end and the green flag to drop for this 2019 Indy 500. One of the great Midwestern traditions is celebrating our country. Flags everywhere you go. All the neighborhoods around Indianapolis. People, in addition to their pride for this race, they want to tell you how many Indy 500s they've been to, also hold very dear to their heart our country and the military who serve, protect, and give us the opportunity to enjoy weekends like this.
It's only fitting and proper that the president and others gather Monday at Arlington National Cemetery. The old guard put a flag next to each grave for the occasion. But Sunday's Indy 500 traditions came from honoring the dead of World War I and World War II. They've been doing many of the same things since 1911. Back then and through the wars, patriotism wasn't political. Of course, it's easy to look at America's college campuses these days and think those times are gone. But there is reason for hope. Maybe not at Harvard. But how about this commencement address at the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh by alumnus Jim Vandehei, co-founder of Axios.
This is an amazing place, and it's full of possibility, it's full of ambition, it's full of freedoms, and others envy it. Why do you think people are trying to storm across our southern border? People yearn to be in this country. And don't take that for granted. Don't let the haters sap your faith. Man, I'm living proof that you can do anything thanks to the freedoms of democracy and the animal spirits of capitalism.
Unsurprisingly, Vandehei comes from Wisconsin, and not the urban part. There's something Midwestern about the humility of giving thanks to God and country, that it isn't all about you. Before the Indy 500, they will sing Back Home Again in Indiana. In 1946, the song took on special meaning when famed singer James Melton belted out the words.
From the fields I used to roam, when I dream about the moonlight on the Wabash, then I long for my Indiana home.
Many of the men listening in 1946 had longed for their Indiana home as Marines on Okinawa, as soldiers on Omaha Beach, and as sailors during the Battle of the Pacific. One of them was my grandfather, who served with Eisenhower through Europe. Pop, as we called him, Henry Holt Jr., spoke so lovingly, reverently, of the Sunday in May before Memorial Day, of the traditions, of the race, and of Indiana. Like so many of that generation, he knew what real sacrifice meant. He came home. So many others did not. Many holidays mean many things. Memorial Day means one thing. And this Sunday in Indiana, they will honor it again, as they have for now more than a century. At noon on Memorial Day, flags are officially raised from half-staff to full. I was once told by a Gold Star parent their fallen son would want everyone to take part in the morning. Just take a few minutes and remember, and then go have a great time celebrating the freedoms he died for. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.